Life turning pages, night turning days. I'm tired of waiting, I gotta make it.
What's up, y'all? It's Relly all back with another video. Yo, son, today we gotta talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers, man, because it's been a little while, man. I know I've been kind of doing the lives and such, but I've just been a little busy, man, with the job fair, with college, all that. But let's talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers, because like I said, it's been a week almost, you get what I'm saying? But with all that being said, though, if you ain't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel, because what y'all know, I can get there. When I'm done with that, I need to hover over to the like button, smash that like button so we can tell the YouTube algorithm to share this video with the world. And of course, y'all know I'm a little rusty because I stumbled with that whole introduction, but y'all know what it is, and we got to talk about the Cavs. So let's get into it. Now, this segment is going to be a very long-winded segment because I have a lot of stuff to say, a lot of stuff built it up. So it's not even just this game, but we are going to touch on this game, but it's going to be a lot of other games, right? First thing first, let's talk about the Sixers, right? Sixers versus the Cavs, right? We started off very, very well. We started off hot, and then for whatever reason, we melted down, and we collapsed throughout the second half, and we was scratching and crawling. It was really, really close, but it should not have been that far when we had a 20-plus lead, right? Unfortunately, we lost it, and we lost the game. That is unfortunate, right? Do we need another veteran? Do we need something? Maybe so. I'm not even going to lie to y'all right now because even the announcer said it best. The inexperience of the Cleveland Cavaliers definitely showed last night against the 76ers. And the 76ers definitely showed us that they was a more dominant playoff contending team than the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then the Cleveland Cavaliers is falling down the ranks. I think as of the last time I checked, we are 6th seed in the Eastern Conference and 2 games ahead, 2 games from becoming a 7th and 8th seed, which is unacceptable for us because we do not want to be in that play-in rank. We don't. We do not want to play an additional game when the Cleveland Cavaliers is already struggling with health. We are already struggling with the luck of health. And with that being said, though, you got to understand that the Cleveland Cavaliers must be strategic on what we do because we have to manage our time wisely. We have to manage our games wisely. We have to manage our health wisely because we do not want to be in a situation where the Cleveland Cavaliers simply cannot compete. And as we are right now, we have to keep it going because if we don't, if we keep losing like this, we're going to be in a situation where we either play in the play-in or we're not going to be in the playoff at all, which is unacceptable when you've seen how we started off and how good the Cleveland Cavaliers has shown the potential can be, and when we know that we actually have an all-star on the floor. So we gotta get this together. And you might ask, how do we get this together? By getting healthy, right? We have to stay healthy, which is a very hard thing to do in the NBA. You can't predict health. We just can't, no matter what you do, health is undefeated, right? But the Cleveland Cavaliers must find a way to lessen the blow or just lower the chances of this happening because the Cleveland Cavaliers right now cannot suffer another injury. We cannot suffer another 2 to 4 weeks. We cannot suffer another player not on the court because the Cleveland Cavaliers has already been scratching from start to finish. And right now that we're in the second half of the season, we need everybody on their P's and Q's, especially when we know we have a very easy second half schedule and we have to make it count or else we're not going to be in the playoffs, right? And this is what we've been striving for. This is what I've been saying we're going to be in the playoff, right? If the Cleveland Cavaliers do not keep it up, we're not going to be in there. JB Bickerstaff also has to be held accountable because it is some very questionable rotations that he's doing, right? I'm not scared. I'm not nervous, but we have to get this taken care of. We got to get the kinks out because we are in a situation where it's scary, right? A lot of Cleveland fans I've noticed has been panicking over Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and etc. And we got to show these fans that we are on top of it, right? Now, like I said on a previous live, I said maybe this might be a blessing in disguise because we get to show the Cleveland Cavaliers a little bit of adversity, and we got to see how they respond to this, right? And we're still waiting for a response. But the Cleveland Cavaliers must take this significantly. They must take this in, as a very important lesson because this is a very important lesson because this will determine how the Cleveland Cavaliers bounce back from bad situations like we are right now. And right now the Cleveland Cavaliers desperately, and I mean desperately, is looking for a player to help them on the scoring load, right? Now, a lot of people been saying too, this would be a time to love having Colin Sexton, and honestly, I 100% agree. For all the people who just say, "Oh, you a Colin Sexton hater," I'm not. I recognize it right here. This would be a night where Colin Sexton probably would have had a crazy night, and he would have went off. He would have went off, and he would have went off when we needed him to, because we need that. All right. Now, a lot of people could argue Karis LeVert is coming. When he come back, that should be it. You're probably right. But don't get me wrong though. This game once again kind of makes me miss Colin Sexton, because we do lack another scorer. We do lack a scorer that is pure intentions to score the basketball. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes that gets us in a little sticky situation, because sometimes we do lack that you feel what I'm saying? That star, that go-getter. Darius Garland attempts to, but with him coming off of the back injury, I think he's just a little limited on the things he can do right now. And now that we don't have Karis LeVert, which I think was the supplement to that, he's not here. He's hurt. He's gonna be gone for another 3 weeks or so. You get what I'm saying? So that's unfortunate for the Cleveland Cavaliers. We got to keep pushing, and because we got to keep pushing, we have to find ways to make this blow not as bad, or lessen it a little bit, because we have to keep striving. We have to keep going. And unfortunately, the Cleveland Cavaliers in a situation where we have more questions than answers. And this is what makes me ask y'all, like, what do you think the Cleveland Cavaliers should do? And I see a lot of people say the Cleveland Cavaliers need to sign a guard. Which guard should that be? What guard do you think right now would help the Cleveland Cavaliers? Because right now we are in desperate need of a player. And I'm not even going to lie to you. At first, I was not jumping conclusions, but right now we are in need of a guard. But I don't know who the guard is going to be, because we need a particular guard, right? It can't be any other guard. It got to be a particular guard to truly help and benefit the Cavs, because we can't just sign anybody right now. We need a vet who can shoot the ball, who can score the ball, but I really must emphasize shoot the ball to actually give us some difference in perspective, a little bit of diversity on the court, which is what the Cleveland Cavaliers desperately need in this situation as well. So like I said, down in the comments, let me know who y'all think we need as a guard, or even if we need another position like a small forward, power forward, etc. You get what I'm saying? And I also want to ask the question, do we necessarily need a guard? Because I know a lot of people is seeming to lack the, I won't say respect, but just lacks the passion they once had for Goodwin, which is why a lot of people are saying that we might need another guard, which I can understand that. But do we necessarily need a guard? Like, what about a small forward? Like, do you not think we need a small forward, or do you think we need to get that just later on? Or do you think the small forward is something we need, but the guard is the one that's going to be the more immediate fix for right now? Because that was something I always really wanted to know. And I know it's like these weird pauses, because it's like for some reason, like it's just, I don't know, something just happening with me for some reason. But anyway, like yeah, I'm just curious, because like I don't know. I just don't feel like a guard right now is what we need. I think a scoring wing would do us justice. But the Cleveland Cavaliers might be in a situation where the guard might be the best player available, which is why I think a lot of people may be actually saying that, because that's more than likely going to be the type of player that's going to be available in that free agent market and that buyout market. And like down in the comments below, I want to know, like, who do y'all think we need to get? Who do you think helps the Cleveland Cavaliers right now?
That's Atlantis with that money.